Since COVID, let's be honest, things haven't really felt the same. The world got dull, kind of gray, and somehow so did we. Somewhere along the way, we lost that spark. You probably feel it too. Every new year it's the same thing. This is my year. Except it wasn't. Not in 2023, not in 2024. And if you don't do something about it, 2025 won't be either. So give me a few minutes and I'll help you lock in for real this time. But first, this isn't motivation. Motivation fades. It's a sugar rush. And I'm not here to sell you candy. I'm here to give you perspective. Real tools, a little tough love. Because 2025 won't magically change your life. You will. Now, I'm not here to shame you. I know you've been trying. Or at least, you think you have. Maybe you started a fitness plan but gave up after 2 weeks because life got busy. Maybe you wrote down vague goals like I want to be better. Better at what? Breathing? You've been doing that since birth. Here's the truth. Trying isn't enough, especially if you're half trying. You're not stuck because life is unfair. Even though, yeah, it is sometimes. You're stuck because you're waiting for life to magically fit your vibes. Spoiler, it won't. You have to align yourself with your goals. And that starts with one thing, your time. Everyone says, I don't have time. But you had time to scroll TikTok for 3 hours yesterday. You had time to rewatch your comfort show for the 4th time. You even had time to stare at the ceiling thinking about how you have no time. Do you see it? You do have time. You're just using it wrong. Let's do the math. You get 24 hours in a day. Let's say you sleep for 8, work or go to school for 8, and spend 2 hours eating and just existing. That still leaves 6 hours. So ask yourself, what are you actually doing with them? If you're not sure, you just found the problem. We live in the most resource-rich era in human history. You can learn literally anything online for free or next to nothing. Want to start a business? There are templates, YouTube guides, AI tools. Want to get fit? There are free apps, workout plans, and entire communities that'll support you. Want to learn how to sing, draw, code, speak better, write, dance, touch grass? There's a tutorial for all of it. So why are you still using your phone to waste time instead of level up? Your phone isn't the enemy. It's a tool. But if you treat it like a toy, it'll treat you like a joke. Even then, tools are useless without a plan. That's where systems come in. Saying, I want to save money is cute. But what's your system? Are you tracking spending, automating savings, or are you just hoping your bank account will surprise you like a pop quiz? Same thing goes for fitness, learning, relationships, everything. Goals are dreams. Systems are the GPS that gets you there. Systems are the boring stuff no one talks about. Meal preps, study schedules, workout routines, waking up early when you'd rather sleep, showing up especially when you don't feel like it. And that's what separates the people who achieve from the ones who just talk about it. Let's talk about the grind for a sec. Everyone wants the glow up. But the grind, it's not glamorous. It's not always fun. It's lonely. It's boring. It's repetitive. It's saying no to a night out so you can build something for your future. It's doing the work when nobody's clapping. And no, the grind doesn't have to look like it did 10 years ago. You don't have to hustle yourself into burnout, but you do have to prioritize like your life depends on it. Because honestly, it kind of does. We've been sold this idea of balance, that you can do everything perfectly. But real talk, if you want something badly enough, something else has to give. You can't chase your dreams by squeezing them into the leftover cracks of your day. They have to lead your day, be the center of your focus, not an afterthought. And that brings us to one very real question. Are you actually trying? Or are you just saying you are? There's a difference between putting in effort and putting in consistent effort. One gives you short-term wins, if you're lucky. The other transforms your life. So ask yourself, if you're not where you want to be, is it because the world is unfair? Or is it because you're not fully in? You can't half commit and expect full results. That's just not how it works. And I'm not saying this as someone perfect. I'm not. But I am the best version of myself I've ever been. And that happened the moment I stopped waiting for life to hand me success and started taking it. So if I could do it, why can't you? Chances are, we're not so different. This isn't a hype video. It's a wake-up call. I'm not going to end this by saying something cheesy like, "You've got this." Because truth is, you might not. That's up to you. But if you do decide to lock in, like really commit, 2025 can be the year you stop saying, "Next year will be my year," and finally say, "This year is mine." The world might still be gray. That's out of your control. But you're smart, you're capable, you're resilient, and who knows? Maybe if you fix you, the rest of the world might start looking a little brighter too. So, are you in? Or are we having the same conversation again next year? You tell me.